What's up, guys? Welcome back to Big Yogi's Garage. Today I have Ashley Wagener. Hi, Ashley.
Nice to meet you.
I met Ashley through her boyfriend Dave. She has an event planning business called A&C Event Planning. Ashley, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a veteran. I served 8 years in the armed forces. I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas. I'm currently in college. I go to University of Phoenix online and I'm working on my bachelor's degree.
Oh, okay. What branch of the military were you in?
I was in the Army.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was in 96 Bravo, which was military intelligence, and I reclassed as a 92 Yankee shortly after that, after they phased out our MOS.
Oh, okay. Thank you for serving, by the way.
You're
And did you go like overseas and like all that stuff?
Yep. I deployed to Korea. I was in Bahrain, in the Middle East, and I also served a little bit of time in Germany.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool experience to go through, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I love the traveling. I'm still in good contact with a lot of my battle buddies, the people I served with. So,
Oh, yeah. That's a lifetime friends.
yeah, absolutely. Lifetime commitment to join the military and lifetime friendship. So,
Okay. And then now you have a business. Tell me a little bit about your business.
So it's A&C Event Planning, as you stated earlier. It's an event planning company. So we basically see our clients through from the very beginning, the planning stations to execution of the event. So everything from catering to venue scouting, we do it all.
Okay. And then it's just you, or you have other people that are with you in the business?
So
this is A&C.
A&C, yeah.
Okay.
So A stands for Ashley, C stands for my business partner, China.
Okay.
And we kind of like brought this conception of event planning. When I was married long ago, it was really hard for us, me and my ex-husband, to secure a venue and find a place. We didn't know very much about the community or any of the opportunities or venues that the local municipality had. So, branching off that, the model of our business is to make it easier for our clients to be able to find a place to hold their event, to find local entertainment at a reasonable price, and catering and decorations. All those things go into events that we don't realize the full scope of it. So my company's goal and aim is to make it easier for our clients.
And how long have you been doing this?
So I've been assisting friends and family with events for the last 10 years.
Okay.
So, after some time and thinking about it, why not bring, what I do to the community? So.
Yeah, so that's how it all started, just helping other people out, and then you got that little bug, I like doing this.
Yeah, I got that drive. I got that little bite in me.
Yeah, my wife actually, after we planned our wedding, and after that she kind of likes it, so she's planning a quinceañera now. So I think for girls, they like that planning and setting things up. Or I don't know, just for my wife, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about how do you your events? How do you even come up with them and stuff like that? We're planning an event, right, coming up?
Yeah, it's a speed dating event.
Okay, yeah. Tell me a little bit
8th.
about that, and how do you even set up an event, or what does the idea come about?
So Toledo is one of those communities that's really small. Everyone seems to know everybody, but it's also very large. We have all the surrounding communities like Savannah, Holland, Springfield, and there's not much really to do. There's not really much to do. So me and my business partner, China, thought of, we did some brainstorming, and it took us a minute to think of something that we can kind of bring people out in the open. COVID was pretty tough on all of us.
Yeah.
And a lot of people lost their ability, to function socially with other people. So we, came up with this idea of speed dating.
Okay.
To kind of bring people out of their homes, get them off their phones, meet face to face, network, or maybe find love.
Okay. So this is the event that we're promoting right today. something. This is you're going to introduce your business to the community.
Yeah, absolutely. So this will be our introduction to the community. You know, the speed dating event. So we could showcase our ability to put on a production, to put on a show, an event, and then also, like I said, you know, get people off the phones and interacting again.
Yeah, because I feel like you said, like the pandemic and stuff. A lot of people like get more nervous around people. People are more scared about like germs and all. Like, so people are more like, you know, like, I don't know, off, you know, like not open up like they used to. Then that's a lot of reason why I wanted to start this podcast, so I can get to meet people like you and conversate. And then most people are stuck on the phone, so like that people can actually get to know other people and get to know about your events. And now we can have, tell me a little bit more about the event. What are we going to expect there at the event?
So we will provide light beverages, wine, mixed drinks, and that's included with ticket price. And, you know, dating in itself, you know, it's kind of hard to kind of really gauge what someone's real intentions are. So with the speed dating event, basically you'll have a small interaction with multiple people, 5 minutes. And you have that reassurance that, you know, everyone there is there for the same purpose as you are, to meet face to face. And, you know, it kind of, you know, you have that security that the person you're meeting isn't a catfish, kind of like Tinder, online dating, stuff of that nature. You don't really know what's on the other side of the phone or the computer. But with speed dating, this event that we have, you'll have the reassurance that the person that you're coming face to face is real and their intentions are pure. You know, so.
Yeah, but is this the flyers? You made a flyer says with a twist. What is the twist?
So the twist is, you know, in the title itself, Love is Blind. So we will be blindfolding you, kind of like a little sensory deprivation. And we'll have you and your partner blindfolded. And then that way you don't really have to worry about, I guess, you know, judgment from appearance, maybe, you know, and you get a chance to just interact with the person and get to know them first before, you know, you just base that decision off of physical looks. So you'll interact with them blindfolded, and then we'll assist you in rotating to the next, you know, person. And then we'll give you a little time in between each match to kind of take notes and see, you know, if, you know, that verbal connection that you made, you know, is really for you.
How much time do you sit down with each person?
We'll give each participant 5 minutes to interact, you know.
So you interact and basically you're getting a feeling of who that person is by just having a conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. No judgments, no worries, just, you know, just interaction, a conversation, you know, because that's how love can start, just with a conversation.
Absolutely. And then what age group is this event for?
So there will be drinks provided, so definitely between the ages of 21 and 40. That's our age bracket for this particular event. We hope to host future events with different, you know, age ranges. We made a broader range, like I said, again, to kind of introduce ourselves to the community and just get everyone warmed up to the idea of speed dating. Because like right now, I know that a lot of people are using like apps and social media and all that kind of stuff for dating and all that. What do you think the difference is between talking to someone like physically at a table or meeting them like on an app? Well, I mean, you know, like I said before, there's the assurance that the person is real. They're not fake. They're not, you know, catfishing you, you know, and also, you know, for people with a high level of anxiety, rejection can be hard, you know, because when you're dating online, when you're communicating with someone online, you don't really know what their intentions are. You don't know if they're going to follow through. And at least, like I said, like, you know, this way, everyone there has the intention of getting to know you or getting to know someone and interaction, and that, you know, face-to-face human interaction that we all, regardless of whether we want to admit it or not, crave, you know. So that's, you know, kind of what I want to bring to the community, just that social aspect, that human connection that you don't get online.
Yeah, I think that's if that feeds your soul, man. That human connection. Like I love having these conversations, getting to know people, because Like I was talking to somebody and they were saying, you might not make a lot of money doing that podcast. And I said, you know what, man, it doesn't matter because it feeds my soul. I don't care about that part. That human connection with someone feeds your body. I think that's like the most important thing you're doing with these events. I know you got an event planning business, but you're getting people out of their house to going somewhere. It don't matter. They don't have to find the love of their life there. You know what I mean? But you're getting to meet you, the other planners. You're getting to meet a whole bunch of different guys and girls that are out for searching for connection. Yes. I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, what are your takes on that?
Absolutely. I mean, not only does my event planning business focus on, producing events like birthday parties, bridal showers, bachelorette parties. We want to host events that bring people kind of a little bit out of their comfort zone, and to make those connections, whether it be networking, maybe you have a business that you yourself want to promote. It's just something that I think Toledo absolutely needs. Yeah. We need more things going on. We need, people, the community needs to be a little needs to strengthen, especially after the pandemic. So I hope I could bring that, to the community.
And how do people sign up that want to go to this event?
So we have a page, A&C Event Planning on Facebook. And, we've shared the event on Eventbrite and on our posters and flyers, which I'll provide you another one.
And I'll post them on all my pages and stuff too.
And there's like a QV, a code on there that you just scan with your cell phone, and it'll bring you directly
QR code.
A QR code, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you said QV. I was trying to think, there's something, but it's QR code.
Yeah, it's a QR code that you can scan with your phone, and it'll bring you directly to the Eventbrite app, and you can buy a ticket online. So,
okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. And is it gonna be a safe place? Like, what are you guys doing to make it safe?
So we do have security. We will have security on staff. That's a really big one for us. We just want to make it as safe as possible. And the event itself, speed dating kind of allows you not to have that pressure. So if you don't make a connection with anyone during the event, you have that assurance that no one has your contact information. We'll facilitate that ourselves. So when you sign up for the event, we'll, through the Eventbrite app, we'll have everyone provide us with their email address. And so if you do happen to make a connection with someone during the event, you're just going to notate on a sheet of paper, and we'll provide you with their email. So that way you can reach out to them and contact them.
Okay. So. And then what other kind of events do you plan on? This is like your first event. What other kind of events are you planning on doing besides that one?
So our next upcoming event will be in May on Mother's Day, May 13th at 8 p.m. and it's going to be a sip and paint. So it's not going to be your ordinary sip and paint where you're just sitting around, painting sunflowers or high heels. We'll actually have a nude male model that will pose. Yeah, so it's going to be a little spicy for the ladies. Okay,
so it's going to be ladies only?
Ladies only for that.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
And then shortly after that, we have in the works LGBT night, speed dating night. And then we'll definitely keep you guys posted as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, and then we'll share we'll share everything on my podcast, and I'll try to link everything on here so everyone knows. I want to ask you a little bit about, I like to talk about people's role models and stuff, because who was your role model growing up, or who's your role model now? Give me a role model, someone you look up to.
So my role model, honestly, I have numerous role models, but it would be my father. My father was a veteran. And he served in the military for, like 15 years before his injury. And unfortunately, after his injury, he lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. He got tangled up in drugs and alcohol. That's something that kind of like attaches itself to veterans sometimes when you have that struggle of coping, entering into the civilian world and the pressure. And my dad overcame that. He served some time in prison, and he overcame that, and he's a pastor now. Wow. And, it took a lot of work, but he had the drive, and his drive and determination to improve himself and be a better man is what, you know, gave me my purpose, you know, to be a good parent and to serve as well. So
yeah, that's awesome. That sounds like a good person that I could have on my podcast. That sounds like a great story,
Yeah.
like a great transformation story.
Oh, yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean? A lot of veterans end up coming back with PTSD, right?
Yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
like post-traumatic stress or something like that.
Yeah, it's hard to, like I said, make that transition.
Yeah.
I mean, because the military in itself is in a sense being institutionalized. You know, you go from having the strict, you know, schedule, you know, you're told when to wake up, you're told what to wear, you're told how to act, and then to make that transition from being almost in a sense institutionalized to going and having these freedoms in the civilian world, it can be a lot for someone to manage.
Yeah.
So
And that's why a lot of people have like probably get stressed out and go into like drugs and stuff like that.
yeah, absolutely, especially with the deployments. I mean, OIF was no cakewalk. And you know, you had a lot of young kids like just, you know, joining the military at that time, and you know, coming straight out of high school, no experience with the world, and then being put in this like structure, and then being, you know, getting out of the military and being released into the civilian world. It's a lot. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of adjustments, and you know, unfortunately, you know, at the time there weren't very many programs that offered much support to these veterans. You know, and it's the same with the soldiers coming back from Vietnam, you know, and the Korean War and the Gulf. You know, but the VA does have programs in place now that offer tremendous support. It's just, I think a lot of veterans don't realize that there's help out there, unfortunately.
Yeah. You know, there's a bunch of new studies coming out right now. They let these scientists like at these like real big schools like Harvard, and I'm not sure the exact schools, but I know it's like one of the top schools like Stanford and all those. They're studying psychedelics for people with PTSD, with military people, and it's working miracles. Like I listen to these doctors talking about how psychedelics are actually helping PTSD, like by microdosing, not getting high off your brain. No, taking mushrooms, like the mushrooms, the psychedelic mushrooms, and taking like a little pieces of it and eating it throughout. I don't know if it's throughout the day or just a little bit, but this is people that are like severely PTSD, like the guys that are like in the war, like shooting people, and they come back. And they're just like, they blew people's brains out and like all that. And so they got super PTSD. And psychedelics is actually, it's like this is all brand new stuff that I'm talking about, that a lot of people there, it's not like, since that drug is still in the, like the drug category, they can't do so many like tests and all that, but they are letting some colleges do tests for that, and it's working.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I mean, I'm not saying that that's like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that
it's just a case study.
Yeah, I'm not saying go do that stuff, you know. I don't recommend nobody to do any drugs or anything. But I'm saying like that's cool that they're actually like trying to come up an answer for that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anything that can help soldiers kind of you know, integrate into society successfily and get them the behavioral health that they need. I mean, that is tremendous. So that's good to hear.
So what, okay, so I always ask everybody, what is your big dream for your business? What is your big dreams for the event planning thing?
So eventually it is our dream to have our own space, where we can host weddings and produce the events on our own without having to rent out a space. That would be our ultimate goal and dream. And then some of our ideas, because we do craft our own decorations, I would like to market those in the future, but you know, we need some time.
Yeah. And then I think that you should like think big. Like I know that's good, but I always like, I want every guest to leave my podcast with the ultimate goal to keep dreaming forever. The ultimate goal to know that you can't just have this little dream. Your dream, once you hit that one, make it bigger. I want you to always know that if if you just keep dreaming, you're gonna keep going. But if you stop dreaming at any time, you'll implode on yourself. So just always know that keep it, making it bigger. Once you get the building, you want to get 2 buildings. Once you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like always keep climbing, because if you feel like you're at the top, I'm telling you, something will happen. Tell me a little bit more about your like how do people contact you, your business, all that kind of stuff. Like, give me a little bit more about that, like your mission statement. Like, tell me a little bit about like what is like the,
Yeah, the
tell
meat
me.
and bones
Yeah.
of the business. So you can reach us, anyone can reach us at A&C Event Planning at gmail.com, our Facebook page, A&C Event Planning LLC, and our Instagram, A&C Event Planning. So, just reach out to us for a consultation. And we'll definitely try to make your, events, into a reality. And our mission is just basically through innovation and our network connections, through various caterers and venue scouting. Our purpose for the community is just to make your dreams come true. Okay. Whether it be, your son's birthday party or a baby shower, we want to bring that fantasy to reality for you. And then and like I said, through the connections and our partners that we partner with, we can definitely make that happen.
Yeah. And then I want to be able to help you promote your business. I want to be able to help you with any kind of things. And if you have any events that I can help you with, I'll be as long as I'm not working, I'll be more than happy to, because I want to help my city. I want to help you're my friend now, because, like once we get to know each other, you sit down on my podcast, I consider you my friend. I want to help you grow. And if you need me for anything, you let me know, and we'll promote all your businesses on Big Yogi's Garage.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast. And I appreciate you so much. Okay.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next week. Yeah.